Good evening, everybody. My name is Velvet Wells, Tachyon Field. I'm a member of the Dandies, and the Dandies are very pleased to present Holodeck Follies, spontaneous Star Trek. We got the uniforms, we got the energy, and we know that you are going to have a great time with us tonight. And by us, I'm not just alone. We have been playing together as a group. We're in our 8th year and we're having a blast. We're not going to get suggestions. We're not going to interrupt the episode. We're just going to go from start to the end. We recognize some of you won't know our characters that well, so we will start the show with some personal logs from the different crew members. Are you ready? Actually, let's get everybody on screen. Let's start so that you can see all of us. We'll wave, and then we will do our personal logs. Is everybody ready? Oh, you're all ready. You're all disappearing. I guess I'm here. Here we go. Captain's log, Captain Tachyon Field. We were last surveying the Perseus sector, and it was so phenomenal. So many different astrophysical and astrometaphysical discoveries we have made, and I can't wait to get them all into the Federation databases. Oh, it has been so nice to do survey work again, to work with engineering, to work with data, and not that data, and to just take information and take discoveries and analyze them from so many different perspectives. End personal log.
Hello, computer. It is 9 of 10. Your favorite crew member. I have made so many discoveries, I have processed so much data, and I have contributed to the Federation in so many ways, and yet I find myself filled with emptiness. A cold void that you would not expect for a half-human, half-Borg. I have decided that I must find the purpose of existence. Beyond work. Outside work. Outside cats also. So, computer, I will be looking to you as one of my guides, as you are the most emotional, compassionate, intellectual being I have ever met. I think I have a long way to go.
Personal log, Dr. Kilator. I hate data. Yes, that data. But on another note, I am a scientist, so I love data. Such a conundrum, right? Well, I am definitely hoping to discover something new on this planet. I mean, even if I have to make it out of composite parts of corpses, that's just totally normal. Dr. Kilator out.
Dear Diary, Ensign Zach here. The horrors I've seen, the absolute horrors. We were collecting data on a planet. The amount of ensigns lost while collecting this data is in the tens. So far, I'm looking around the ship and, well, there ain't a lot of people on deck 3 and 2, so I've just been trying to push buttons and maintaining the ship as best as I know how, which, as we all know, isn't well at all. Hopefully this turns out well for all of us. Love always, Ensign Zach.
We take you now to the bridge of the USS Peregrine.
Captain, we have lost tens of ensigns, including one yellow shirt. It is concerning.
That is very concerning. It's not flu season or anything. What might account for these losses?
They all died on the planet or after coming back from it.
We are going to have to mix up some of the groups of people that we send down. We maybe not pick people who are so fresh out of Starfleet and can handle being on a strange new planet. Put in a. I'm going to put in a requisition to Starfleet Command to get less green red shirts.
Yes. Should I send the form letter to their families, or would you like to have a more personal discussion?
Dr. Keelator actually led the mission, so we will give it to her to manage this time.
All right. Captain, on a personal
Yes.
note,
Oh, yes.
I have been continuing to engage in my mission of self-improvement, and my most recent endeavor is to find the meaning of life. I have been working with the computer, but sadly, despite it being the most compassionate, warm, and alive being I've ever met, it is not helping me. It keeps giving me data or saying to me that it does not have that capability yet.
Yeah. I find when in my times of trouble, when I've turned to the computer, it just spouts out old Earth literature, quotes from like Shakespeare and things like that. And I'm sure that's fine for the human crew, but for you and I, we need so much more. Have you tried a simulation on the holodeck?
Simulation of what?
Well, I mean, maybe sitting around with the universe's greatest philosophers and having conversations, having a consortium, having a confabulation, having a congratulation of discovering what these answers may be.
So speaking, you would like me to speak to old dead people?
Well, I mean, there are some that are living. I mean, the Vulcan philosopher Tika is like the way that she can get around 1 + 1 equaling 2, and show you so many variations on that theme is just very exciting. That's just one example. I mean, there are so many others.
Captain, I don't believe I can speak with someone who gets around 1 + 1 equaling 2. That is not something you get around. That is something you drive at and crash into as it is a fact.
It it isn't. It isn't a fact. As Ga would show you, there are ways that 1 + 1 does not equal 2, and in fact, when you crash into things, that it often ends up leaving not 2, just 1.5 if you're lucky, 1 if you're not so lucky. It was a suggestion. The holodeck, or maybe you could set up, you could contact some of these Federation philosophers, speak with them on screen. Sorry, there is a very tiny philosopher who's just trying to get into my ear, but I don't recognize their validity.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I told you already. This is a ready room situation only.
What is a ready room? Is it a room if it isn't ready?
Red, yes. 9 of 10, yes. In the collection of samplings, I managed to find a stowaway.
Oh, hello, Stowaway. I hear you are one of the greatest philosophers of all time across the universe.
That is a question that you must ask yourself. For you see, am I stowed away if we all aren't really in the place that we should be?
Captain, I am starting to believe that philosophy is just asking a bunch of odd and meaningless questions.
And sometimes annoying questions. This is an example. I have been dealing with this all morning.
Captain, why don't you just tell me the purpose of life? You are a captain. You must have sorted it out.
Every individual has their purpose. Some of them have not yet achieved awareness of that purpose and therefore feel lost. Other people are so filled with their purpose, they sometimes forget that other people are lost. And so those two different types don't always get along. The person who is in the median is the person who is aware of their purpose, but isn't necessarily following it 7 days a week. The Ferengi actually have holosuite programs to help you forget what day of the week it is. I find I need that from time to time. But most people are on the 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Did Ensign Jory find his purpose? I hope so, because he is the latest to pass away. He returned from the planet 4.12391731421 repeating minutes before his death.
Ensign Jorn was looking forward to his birthday in 2 days. I don't think that he found his purpose before purpose found him.
Yeah. Too bad. Shall I shove him out the airlock?
No, we should investigate as to why so many of our ensigns are dying. And so they should all be taken to medical for Dr. Kilator to examine.
All right. I suppose I will have to ask Ensign Zach to help bring them there, as I believe he is now the only ensign we have remaining on board.
He is very capable, and I wish I could promote him so that I wouldn't have to call him the last ensign we have on board. Absolutely. You take care of that. I'm going to take care of this little philosopher.
All right. Ensign Zach, you need to move tens of bodies of your compatriots. You are the only surviving ensign. I would strongly recommend that you do not go down to the planet, especially given the color of shirt you happen to be wearing.
Okay, I'll just hover above it and try to pick up their parts.
Yes, some of them are also dead on the ship, so
my God!
In your shuttle, make sure to address them on your way to sickbay.
That explains why some of them haven't been talking back when I've been asking questions.
Yes.
Huh.
On the upside, it sounds like you are on a new promotion track.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Every time I've been promoted on this ship, there hasn't been an issue or a problem or an explosion of a ship or planet or anything like that.
Well, don't worry. This time there is absolutely a problem. And who knows if you'll even make it to a promotion. You might die on your way back, given the way we're going.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'm good.
Yep.
9 to 10 out.
Oh.
Cut to medical. Very odd. Oh, Ensign Zach. Are you okay? Your voice. You've lost your voice because of all of the dead bodies? Oh. You're talking, but I can't hear a single word that you're saying. Oh, good. It was just you just had to clear your throat.
What happened was I tried to pick up a body and a hand flew up and a thumb actually got stuck in my throat when I screamed. So thanks.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I know, yeah. I just have what I like to call a mixed bag here for you.
Just put it over there in the containment field.
It's only a quarter of a deck. Oh God.
How many died this time?
Many tens. many tens of
Many
ensigns.
tens?
Many tens, so many tens.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully not 9 of 10s.
Oh, not 9 of 10 at all. She is fine and I believe is on a quest of pure joy to find happiness and life. And I hope she finds it because there is just so much death here. And I've made a little fishing hook thing because I'm not supposed to go down to the planet, but apparently there's tens, many tens more down there.
Wow. I've been analyzing the data from this planet and it's supposed to be perfectly okay. I'm not detecting any life forms whatsoever or any sort of diseases, weird plants that would eat people.
People, nothing like that at
Nothing
all.
pandemic like. Like
No,
it's a very normal planet. I'm and it concerns me that people are dying when they come back to the ship as well.
yeah, it almost seems like the ensigns have it something has it out for the ensigns
Or the
and
color red,
or the color red.
because they are all red ensigns.
Maybe it's like a weird alien bull or something.
Oh, tell me more about weird alien bulls.
I was reading about them. It's a type of bull that can go camouflage, but when it gets really angry, right? Which would make sense. It would get angry around red shirts because of red. It's an old ancient alien, but it might be back. I don't know, and it would sure explain a lot. I hope it's not on the ship anywhere.
Cut to
But
the
it
planet. Oh, the red is gone.
do do do. Just one last ensign. Yada yada yada.
Wait. There is a hook in the sky carrying things away. Carrying red things away. I will ride that hook the next time it comes down. And I will destroy all the red in the universe. And anything close to red.
Cut to the ready room. Captain's log per supplemental. Oh, doctor. Put that log on hold. Yes, doctor. Report?
Sorry, if you're doing your logs, I can come back later.
I was just, honestly, I was just going to rant about this thing that's floating around my head. It keeps to be or not to be. Zzz, not a be. Haha.
Philosophers. So there's a lot of dead people.
Yes,
question.
Look,
Anything nobler in the mind? Want me to buzz off? Okay, I'll buzz off. I'll be back later.
it's switched from asking questions about life in general to asking questions through the lens of Earth authors. It is annoying. So there are plenty of dead crewmen, dead Federation people.
Yes, and I came directly to you because Ensign Zach has a very intriguing theory about space bulls.
Space bulls?
Yes, who are attracted to the color red and become enraged and kill. I've noticed that several marks on the dead ensigns that appear to be horns, and several of them have been bludgeoned. So they basically tried to come back to the ship and died.
You know, I mean, they have their comm badges. They could have said, ah! there's a bull or something like it. The fact that they all died so mysteriously, so quietly. I pretend that a space bull existed on this planet so far away from Earth. I mean, genetics being what they are, it's often possible for duplication. I understand that. And beyond philosophy, it's just science. It's possible. How do we how do we stop it?
Well, first of all, you should not wear red. And I should not wear red lipstick.
Well,
Uh,
I can replicate something else if people give me a minute. I mean, I don't have a replicator right here in my ready room, unlike other captains, so I can do that. But I mean, that's just temporary. That's a stopgap situation. Um, what do you know about bulls that would be true across entire space?
well, I know that they are constantly on the hunt for a partner.
Really, it's
It's
that
true.
basic.
It's that basic. Partner, food, that's all that they really care about. And, philosophy.
No way.
Yes.
No.
The bull is an amazing philosopher. They can wax poetic and go on about the cave and Socrates for hours and hours. Have you never talked to a space bull?
I'm not even ashamed to say that. I have never spoken to a space. That's,
They are fantastic to talk to.
look,
That's how they get their partners.
I am willing to have a conversation with a space bull once we figured out how to stop this one, if this is what it is, if we find a way to stop it from murdering our crew.
Well, I mean, some cautionary things: don't wear red, don't look too attractive because they might take you for a partner. And always have a philosopher around to distract them, which we do.
Um,
Cut to the
I
All right, philosophers, philosophize me. Tell me the purpose of existence.
Don't you think you're already doing it? Living a great life?
I am living an excellent and productive life.
What more do you want?
Impeccable worker, and I make my bed every morning.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it. That's the purpose of life.
Yeah. That's we had beds made of stone, so if you got a soft bed, you're living the dream there.
Oh, excellent. I thought this would take me longer. It turns out that not only do I have my purpose already, work and bed making, but I am also apparently rocking purpose.
There. And my only question to you is, now that you know the purpose of life, how do you feel?
I feel like this is a poor purpose. However, work does keep me busy, and I hear that there is another program where the Ferengi use it to lose track of days. So perhaps I will simply live a life of quiet desperation, working and making my bed, and using Ferengi programs until I eventually reach a stop point. Also, I should mention, when I say bed, this is a common translation that I use as I do not work with many former Borg. Essentially, I sleep in a regenerative chamber that you are probably unfamiliar with.
Whoa.
There is no lying down. It is also not soft, and there are also no covers. That is why it is easy to make my bed on a daily basis.
Well, then you wait. I apologize. You are missing the complete and one of the most important parts of life, which is rest. You can't always work and achieve and work and achieve. You need to have some downtime. Even us with our stone beds, at least we laid down on something. We said that we had a hard life, but it was kind of a really, now that I think about it, kind of a joke because it life was good. It was
That is
after rest though.
So I would find my purpose if I went from a vertical position to a horizontal position.
Well. That's what we did. That I mean, that's what we based all of our philosophy on is thinking up of an idea and then laying vertical. And if it was still there the next day, it was good. We never tried to lay horizontally. Maybe all the ideas would have fallen out, and we never would have remembered them.
That is interesting. I am such a vertical being that it actually reaches a point where my feet swell. It turns out if you stand for more than 5.14321 repeating days, all of your fluid in your body begins to migrate down to your feet. It is very difficult for me to wear shoes.
Sweet Zeus's angry bull, how could you do that to your body?
My body is purely for functional purposes. As long as my feet still can get slammed into a shoe, then there is no issue.
Whoa,
it is very painful, but so is much of my existence. I just ignore it.
Listen, have you ever tried a stone-based mattress? Sleeping on a nice slab of marble for a while? I mean, I'm serious. That's what most of us slept on. It was wonderful. So,
all right. Well,
if you're walking around on a hard and harsh ground for how many days again? 5 point. Way too many. Wait.
Oh, that is only when my feet started swelling. That is approximately 17.34129173 repeating years ago. I have very swollen feet.
Many people in my time didn't live that long, and that is nothing but impressive, but also horrifying.
Cut to the planet. Okay, computer, hold on to the supplemental log. Hi, greetings. I am Captain Tachyon Field of the USS Peregrine. We are on a continuing mission to meet strange, new people.
You see me?
Oh, I can see you. Yes, you are magnificent. Not only can I see you, I can hear, I can understand you.
Are you Aldean?
I am Aldean. Thank you for noticing. May I ask what your name is?
Names? I have not achieved partnership yet, so I have not been given a name.
Are you saying you're no one without someone?
Yes, I am saying everyone needs someone sometime. And I have no one always.
I am sorry that is true for you. It is, I agree with you, having someone, having that need fulfilled is joy. I came to your planet because I had crew who were here. We were discovering this place for the first time, seeing it through new eyes. Unfortunately, they did not survive the adventure.
Wait, did you send the red shirts to my planet?
Not intentionally. We were not aware of your presence, and you are really revving up quickly. I do not move that quickly. Please lock on to me just in case.
Are you
I did.
responsible for the red on our planet?
I am responsible.
All right. I will give you 30 seconds to say your final philosophical work to the universe.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to. Why? No, I'm not going to do the earth. It is okay to live. It is okay to die. As long as you have lived with purpose, and as long as you die, staying true to who you were.
You are a philosopher,
Thank you.
and you are not wearing red that I can see. Your
That's-
underwear is not red.
I am not going to tell you. We aren't that close yet. I don't think you need to know. I feel like if you're just looking for an excuse to gore me, then I appreciate your reservations.
No, I am looking for an excuse to not gore you. It is hard to want to gore someone who is so waxing, who understands the poetic nature of the universe. Have you partnered?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I have partnered a couple of times. I have lived with the thrill of it as well as the sorrow.
well, I guess then as the last surviving space bull, I shall have to live and die alone.
So I don't want that for you. And I know you don't want that for yourself. My doctor knows all about your species, and I'm sure that working together, we could find you a partner.
Is your doctor partnered?
Yes.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, we would merely be the conduits. We could offer you safe passage from this planet if you'd like, or we could go and search and bring your partner back. We could work out we could be the median if you wish.
Well, I am not willing to go where there are red things. So yes, you go, you search out my partner. I like bulls and space and philosophy. Please get me a philosophical space bull.
Absolutely. I do need just one more piece of information.
Yeah.
Is there a philosophy that you dislike? Because I don't want it to be like you meet face to face and they say something that you just are not in tune with.
Yes, I don't like redology, the philosophy of the red items of the universe.
I completely understand.
I should mention, since I am the last space bull, I will take things separately, like a bull or a space of some kind, or a philosopher.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. We will do what we can to make sure that you are partnered, so that you can have a name, so that you can be fulfilled.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, not that, I mean, in our philosophy, you don't need a partner to be fulfilled. There are other ways to fulfill your life. But I understand for you, this is a need, a want, a desire, and we are going to help you fulfill it.
Yes, I mean, I should also be fair. Space Bulls did not used to believe that they would not be given names until they got partners. But then I was the only one left, and with no space bulls and no other living things on this planet, who is here to give me a name? Or even know that I exist? If a space bull is in the forest and no one else is alive, do they
Even cry?
No, cry. Oh, that too. Yes, they definitely cry. I have been there. I have experienced the crying. But no one else has experienced my tears or my joys. Or my
I I have a request. While we go off, can I leave a camera here so you could tell your tale so that we could share it and also use that to help find a space bull for you? You know, it'd be like a dating profile.
Oh, what is the dating?
Dating is a way of getting to know a partner.
Oh, I like that. Okay, give me your camera.
Yes.
Maybe
So,
turn it on for me.
oh, absolutely. I will set it here, and whenever you're comfortable, you can talk to it. And when you're not comfortable, just walk away. That's okay. But come back. We'll just leave it on running.
All right. Hello, camera. Just to start, for any potential partners, I like good meals and lawn gores on the beach.
That's wonderful. I'm going to go back to my ship. Thank you very much for your time. I am so glad to have met you.
Yes, I like you. You are the first entity I have met who I did not gore. Usually everyone who comes wears red, except that one poor chap in the yellow who, well, was just behind the one in the red. Apologies about that one. That was my bad.
Well, at least we now have an answer to give to their families. I'm going to leave you with this. I will speak to you soon.
Thank you. Cut back to the ship. Cut to the bridge. All right, Captain, I have laid in a course for Pamplotina 2, which is the original home planet of the Space Bulls.
Great. I'm hoping that there's a lot of opportunities or a lot of partner opportunities, rather.
I believe they are known to be extinct. This one we found is the only one in existence.
But the doctor knew about space bulls and had spoken with one, so we should find out. We should loop the doctor in on this and find out where she saw one most recently, if it's not on that planet. Doctor.
Yes, Captain.
Yes. We're just curious. Where did you speak to a space bull last?
Well, I spoke to a space bull last on a planet that sadly no longer exists. However, I do know that the space bull did get away, unlike most of the other people. That was a fun day. Anyway.
Will be cloaked.
Say that again, please, Nine.
Well, if the space bull that we met on this planet we did not know existed because it was cloaked until it began murdering tens of ensigns, perhaps there is another space bull that is cloaked. I would suggest that we look for any ships that have had tens of murdered ensigns, all red shirts.
Absolutely. And in those areas, we can search for tachyon particles to see if there's any disturbances and use that to track the cloaked ships. That's great thinking. Thank you. I am going to go and speak to the doctor because I think that there's some history there to uncover, maybe to explain to the bull as well.
Ensign and Zach to the ship.
Yes.
Did we forget the ensign on the planet?
He is in a shuttle.
I found the last remaining parts of an ensign here, and he's clinging on to something. It looks like an archaic VHS tape. It's labeled Space Bulls, Lovers and Expectations. It's the date is smudged out. I don't know where it came from. Oh my God, I can hear something.
Well, just stay in the shuttle, dude. I thought you had a fishing hook.
Yeah, I had a fishing hook, but I can hear something gaining on me. Where are you guys going?
I'll let you handle this one, Nine.
Uh, Ensign Zach, we are headed to find the perhaps second only remaining space bull in the universe. We will be back when we have found it. It is cloaked, therefore it might take us 2.1453217 days. It might take us eternity.
Oh God. Oh well. Maybe just take
Would you
this
like
pack.
me to beam you aboard before we are too far away?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I didn't think that you'd remember that. I was gonna say just take this package, but I'll hold on to the package and you can beam me up.
All right, I will beam you up. I will also beam this VHS tape. One to beam up, and one tape. Energizing. Ensign, are you back? Ensign? Ensign Zach. Oh, shoot.
Hi, are you considering a life of adventure like me? Hi, I'm Red of Redology. You can find lovers in space, like I have. Today, I'm meeting with the Space Bulls. Oh, at first they're invisible, but then once they see red, it's such a ah!
All right, well, that is a failed partnership. Yes, here we go. And Captain, ours for a planet which should have the second to last surviving space bull.
Oh, wonderful.
Of existence.
That's great. Did I hear Ensign Zach is missing in transport?
He is not answering his comm badge, which means he either was transported straight to a glut of honey mustard and his mouth is currently engaged, or yes, he is missing.
I'm going to check the transporter logs. I'll pour through them, see if I can reconstruct him.
Cut to Ensign Zach, wherever he is.
Hopefully, I got the tape.
Ensign Zach, this is 9 of 10. Where are you?
9 of 10. Did you guys get that tape when you beamed me up?
Yes, where are you?
That's great. You only beamed me halfway. I seem to be stuck in between a mountain and a ship, but I can hear the bull coming, and I'm a little scared. So hopefully that tape was valuable because it literally made it to the ship and I didn't.
Oh, all right. Well, it sounds like at least you're still on the planet, so you still can breathe. That is something. We will engage the space bull quickly if we find it and return it. In the meantime, I would suggest hiding.
Hiding? Okay, I guess I'll hide while I'm stuck in this weird-looking cave type thing.
Oh,
shadows.
Are you vertical or horizontal? If you go horizontal, then you will have achieved the purpose of life. So then if you die, it's all right.
Okay, that sounds like a weird old philosophy, but I'll take that into consideration while you guys fly off.
Wait, it is old? Am I engaging in an out-of-date purpose?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think I heard about that, but you know, you do you. As a matter of fact, you do whatever it is you need to do before I can actually be beamed up onto the ship. This cave's got a lot of shadows on it, though. It's weird.
Well, just stay there and think purposeful thoughts.
Think purposeful thoughts?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try that, but I just don't think anything like that's worked, for instance, on this planet. Oh God, I think I can hear it.
Cut to the planet where the only other remaining space bull lives.
I want a partner. Are you my partner?
No. But I got someone for you. Potentially. It could be true. Don't worry. This is something to pursue slowly to see if it's true for you.
Okay. I've been
When I
alone so long. Except for the people that I gored.
That already sounds like a match made in heaven. I can't wait to find out. How do you feel and think about heaven?
Well, I believe that heaven holds true as a construct. But, I prefer to put my faith in philosophy.
Oh, good. Yes. And when you look at my face, do you realize I'm from outer space?
You're Aldean, right?
I am Aldean. Thank you for noticing. I met somebody who could be perfect for you.
Ooh.
Now I beamed one way to the other, so I will have to find where they live so that I can work to get you heart to heart, face to face across any bridge.
You are a true gift from the unknown God that controls universes.
So you don't believe in heaven, but you believe in an unknown God that controls the universe.
Well,
I thought you believed in philosophy. Where would like
my beliefs are loose, okay?
it's okay to be a dualist. It's okay. It's just surprising to me to know that there is an unnamed God controlling the universes.
It's an unnamed bull.
And do you happen to have a name by the
Intense made glorious summer by this bull of Spork.
I apologize. I brought a stowaway with me. A philosopher, admittedly, but I do not think as compatible as the one that I have in store for you.
Oh, I'm so excited. I don't have a name.
They don't have a name either. I'm going to let you go. Play nice.
I like you, little bull. Hello. Hi.
Just because someone says they like you doesn't mean that you have to stay true. Your heart could belong to another bull. Don't let this distraction be the pull.
Eye on the prize.
Put out the light and then put out the light.
I don't know that reference. What do you think it means?
Put out the light and then you'll see the shadows are not real in the cave.
Oh, this is completely aside from this primary mission. But do you have caves on this planet?
There's one right over there.
I found Ensign Zach's other half, I think. I'm going to lead the bull. Can you get a lock on the cave? And yeah, we'll take care. We're short some people, so we're all having to double up on duties at this point.
This is
Yes.
1 of 10.
Yeah.
I am exploring the cave that you say Ensign Zach's other half is in.
Yeah.
That is true. One half of him is on the other planet and one half of him is here. However, that makes no sense unless the transporter malfunction is due to some kind of temporal spatial anomaly. I believe the bulls could both go in the caves and could cross into each other's space there.
The unnamed bull god that controls your universe has created a rift between these two disparate planets.
So we could be together. The unnamed god is so good.
Well, not so good because it was hidden in a cave.
Well, it's also about finding your own fucking way.
Wow, that is an Earth term if I ever heard one. Okay, unnamed bull. Would you be willing to accompany me to? Oh, I guess, I guess my work here is done. I'm going to go off to a cave.
Cut back to the other planet. I like long gores on the mountains. I like long gores on the rivers. I like...
Hi.
Hello, how did you find me?
I came through the cave. The unnamed god gave us a rift.
Oh, that is exciting.
It's like a gift, but it's a rift in space and time.
You look like a space bull, but that is not possible.
I'm the only remaining space bull. I mean, it turns out we're the only remaining space bulls.
Oh, have you partnered? Everyone has.
I have not partnered, and I have no name.
What? I have no name either. Is it too forward of me to ask if I may name you?
Only if I could name you.
I am very shy, but I believe that this might work out. If nothing else, because we are the only two survivors of our species. Literally a last bull on universe kind of a situation. Yes.
So wonderful.
You are wonderful too. Wait. Do you like red?
No.
Me neither. That is why there is no red in my surroundings.
It's green and lovely.
Yes. So, what about Winnesnort?
Winnesnort. I like that.
Excellent. You shall be Winnesnort.
How about Gorina?
Oh, yes, I like that. Yes, I like that.
You shall be Gorina.
I have gored tens of ensigns.
So many. There are dead bodies back in the cave.
Oh, yes. Sometimes I place them there.
You're so wonderful.
You're so wonderful. Oh, now I have this camera thing that they left me with. Maybe we should tell them that we have found each other. I think they went searching for you. Those,
This is Captain Tachyon Field. I am taking over the camera so you can see me. You can see me?
Wait.
I know. I'm wearing red, but I'm not there. I'm not there.
We could take down this camera.
You could, but consider it a gift of my people to your people. I am so glad that you have found each other, that you will find new purpose together, find new purposes separately, find your unnamed God.
Would you like to eat this camera with the red on it when it snorts?
Yes, Gorina, let's do it.
All right. Ah! Cut back to the ship.
Well, at least they're happy. I'm going to work to get Ensign Zach's parts back together.
Yes, I am surprised that he was not gored as the bulls traveled through the caves.
Well, I think what saved him is he is so used to going through the Jeffries tubes and finding ways to get in behind things that you didn't even know there was a behind for. So that ingenuity that he has in spatial acuity is probably what saved him.
Yes, that is probably true. I also suggested that he used the philosophy that I learned in my holodeck session. It is yes, I followed your advice.
Thank you. Thank you for that. No, I was going to ask what the philosophy was specifically.
It was move from a vertical position to a horizontal position and lie on marble. I was told it would be restful. I have tried it. I cannot regenerate that way. It made me malfunction.
Yeah, I would imagine it'd make most people malfunction. That's, there is one Earth tale that I like about Goldilocks and the 3 beds, and finding the one that's most comfortable is so important. But we're digressing from Ensign Zach. Ensign Zach, can you hear us at least?
Yeah, Cap, I can hear you. It's a little tight in here, but I'm safe, sort of.
I have adjusted for the space-time anomaly.
Right. So Zach, we are going to try and pull you back together across 2 planets through a temporal rift and onto the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Or as some people call it, a Saturday.
A Saturday, yeah. It seems like an everyday for me if I'm not on the ship.
Well, you did already put in a requisition for more ensigns, right? If we lose Ensign Zach in an unfortunate incident.
The comm channel is still open.
Oh, God.
Ensign, I'm going to let you go, but before I do, we are going to test this. We actually have a test subject that I'm going to use. It's a very tiny philosopher. I figure that it should put in some time here. If it survives, then it can stay. It could become an ensign. So I'm just beaming down the little stowaway into the head part of Zach's cave.
Ah! Oh,
Do
it,
Should we try to beam it back?
Oh yeah. No. I thought that they would need a moment philosophizing back and forth, but absolutely, let's just get to it. Let's just beam back the little stowaway through the temporal rift. Okay, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
I hear it. It's like those no-see-ums. You can hear them, but you can't necessarily see them.
Yes,
I believe that perhaps the caves are responsible for the cloaking that we are seeing amongst the space bulls. I mean, we could always bring Ensign Zach back and then figure out how to see him again later. I rarely see him anyway. He always disappears when it comes time to work.
And I think the Federation would actually be very happy with this because our agreement was to not cloak any of our ships. We never said anything about not cloaking people.
That is true. Ensign Zach, Would you be open to returning but being cloaked for a while? It would likely get you out of your duties.
Oh, would that mean less death for me?
Nope.
No? Well,
I
then
mean, we can't guarantee that. There are no guarantees in life,
yeah,
Ensign.
that seems really philosophical for someone not stuck in a cave. But if it means I don't die, I can I be halfway invisible? Can I be in charge of it?
Let's see if we can get it so just the top half of you is visible and the bottom half is invisible, and you can run around and scare kids or something. Engaging in 3, 2, 1. I'm not quite getting it. Just hold on a second. It's not. I'm just having to adjust some of the calculations. All right. Oh, I should undo it. That didn't work at all. Okay.
Well,
We
we'll
can
come back.
we can see some of you.
I can feel some of me, but not all of me.
Are you ambulatory?
I'm
Can
at
you move
least
around?
I'm handambulatory, as if I can see one hand, the other one, it seems to be invisible. What?
Well, that is better. I'm going to do one final scan of the caves to make sure nothing was left behind.
Oh,
I mean, if it is, I can't see it. 9 of 10, can you confirm?
Yes, nothing has been left behind, though, Captain, perhaps we could do some kind of exchange where we leave your stowaway behind and allow it to be cloaked, perhaps taking the cloaking away from Ensign Zach. You know, spatial time anomalies work in odd and mysterious ways.
I like that, and it reminds me of a movie I once saw. I can't remember the name of it. It's not important. Zach, stay exactly where you are. I'm bringing in the harmonics to get the stowaway. Wave your other arm there, Ensign. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to beam you. I'm going to trust the science, trust the calculations. I'm going to completely beam you off. Here we go. 3 to 1. No, it worked. It worked. He disappeared and then it came back. It's worked exactly, Ensign Zach. That was very tense.
Do you feel like you have found the meaning of life now, or your purpose, having gone through this experience?
Don't get stuck in a cave when a bull almost has you by its horns in life, I guess.
Oh, that's
basically what happened to me. I got stuck in the cave and I tried to. Yeah, was that the lesson I was supposed to learn?
Well, it makes as much sense as any other philosophy, so I say we go with it.
Yeah, Ensign, make sure to book some time with Dr. Kilator to work through some of the conversations you will need to have about being separated literally across planets and brought back together, invisible and now visible.
Absolutely, Captain, I will.
Good. And give me a status report in 2 hours on the remaining bodies. We have a lot of families to notify.
So many fingers, Captain, so many.
Captain, I am setting course for our next destination, Deep Space 147.
Great. Engage.
Oh, shoot. Has anyone seen Commander Hunter recently?
I'll start the form.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much. That is our show. Let's go to the out room here. We are the Dandies. Think we do this every other Saturday on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're everywhere. We're on social media. The Ferengi have created a Holosuite program of our program. That's how far we've gone out into the universe. Thank you very much for having joined us. I saw that there were some notes in Facebook chat, and I'll respond to them in a little bit. If you all responded somewhere else, we'll also get there. Subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Twitch, so that we can engage with you there. Until we speak to you online, laugh long and prosper.